Hey there, internet friends. Trevor Starkey back with another episode of Trevor Plays Baldur's Gate 3. In our last go-around, we did some things like we broke Will's pact with Mizora, we went on a nice little date with Karlach, and just kind of generally started to explore Baldur's Gate proper in the lower city here. So we're going to kind of pick up right where we left off, really. Drop Lae'zel from our party, pick Karlach up, and then we're gonna go maybe try and solve a murder mystery or something. Oh, no. So yeah, I want to go ahead and have her wait at the camp, which we're already at.
Believe you can survive without me, as you say.
Yeah, let's grab Karlach.
Hey, wanna play pretend? You and me. Let's imagine I get to live 50 more years. We have a whole life ahead of us. What do we do?
I actually think you'd make a great mum.
You know what? That was never part of my plan. But in this fantasy, I can picture it. You, me, two little us's. That's a pretty picture, isn't it? Damn it. I wish I had a longer road ahead of me. I want to walk it with you.
I want that too. Gods, do I want it.
I'm not really tough enough to face any of this, you know? I'm scared shitless. But there's a courage in me I never knew I had. I've always thought I was fearless. Never scared of a fight, of the future. But dying has taught me so much. There's no courage in fearlessness. There's courage in being fucking terrified, but still going forward. Still being grateful. Still trying. We're going to save this city. Together. It's going to be the last thing I do.
I'm with you, Karlach, every step of the way. No, yeah, no, never mind. Fuck yes.
That's the spirit, soldier. Let's get busy with it. I've got the rest of my life ahead of me, and a lot to do before I go.
Alright, but also, yeah, I wanted you to join the party.
Let's go, go, go.
Alright, and what'd you have, Gale? What do you want to say?
I knew any artifact that could command an Elder Brain must be close to omnipotent. But for it to be the very crown Carcer's forged, it verges on unbelievable.
No, so he's referencing
You,
the deal with
hammer
Raphael
Raphael
we declined.
black metal in comparison, whatever use he claims for it. We should pay a visit to Sorcerous Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on their shelves.
You know what, actually? Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Sorcerous Sundries thing.
The only kind I have? Ha!
Because that's also where we can kind of close out the Nightsong
Serving the
questline.
arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. I mean, Nethery texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
So we will drop Will, because I don't need him for that, and we'll pick up Gale.
Let's talk. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready, and just...
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pact, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing. With pleasure. Lead on.
And of course he's got levels that I need to
Excellent choice.
level up. how far back? See. A couple levels. Cloud Kill's a good AoE one. Kind of Cold's good. Let's see. You're preparing. Yeah, drop Witch Bolt. Throw Cloud Kill his way, and any of these others I want to drop. I don't really use as much as like haste would probably be good. I just don't use it in battle. Yeah. Empowered evocation. Your grasp of evocation magic is tightened, and you add your intelligence modifier to damage rolls with any evocation spells. Well, nice. What cantrip do I want to give you? We'll do Shocking Grasp since it's an evocation one, I guess. We got Conjure Elemental, Dominate Person. Ooh, Dominate Person might be good for this upcoming fight. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Dominate Person. I mean, the guy I'm going to fight is probably going to have a pretty high wisdom. I'm just picking up these spells anyway. I'm not going to actually add them to the... well, I got room for one. So, sure. We'll go ahead and see if I can manage to successfully dominate the enemy I'm about to face off against. Let's also see if there's anything worthwhile for Gale to equip, since I don't typically have him around. Where's the Traveler's Chest? Out there. There we go. Alright. Do we have anything good on the staff front? Arcane Blessing, Staff of the Moon Maiden, the Spell Sparkler. Wheeler deals damage with a spell or cantrip. They gain 2 lightning charges. I mean, yeah, might as well grab that, I guess. Cav of Cure, that's not going to help. Where it gains +1 bonus to spell save DC while threatened. Okay. Ice Bite, sure. But yeah, it's a leveled up Robe of Summoner, which is what I've already got equipped. Gives me that, but plus a spell. Actually, there we go. Potent Robe, Gregarious Caster. Cantrips deal additional damage equal to your Charisma modifier, which I think is 0 for Gale. Beginning with Wearer's turn. Yeah, and they get... That doesn't help me. If the Charisma modifier is crap, this does not do me any good. Graceful Cloth. Increases Dex by 2. Probably good for like a monk, I'm guessing. Alright. Sure, go ahead and equip that ring. Whenever you deal fire damage, you gain 2 turns of heat and sparkle hands. On a hit with an unarmed attack, while imbued with lightning charges, attacks made against metal constructs gain advantage. Well, that's just attacks. It's probably not spell attacks. Grab that. Add your spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt on acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage cantrips. So maybe I'll take that. If I don't find a better spell thing. This is a problem. I don't really like run with spellcasters all that much, so I don't know what good gear they could or should be using. Alright, let's see. Of the stuff I just pulled out, what can I give him? Give him the Cold Brim hat, sure. Ice Bite Robe, we already equipped on him. Great. We've also got, oh yeah, Reaper's Embrace. I'm not going to use that. What was the top one? Oh, that's, yeah, so it's the, yeah. It's the Adamantine Split Armor that's already equipped by Tizen. Did I grab boots? Concentration Strail would give me momentum. Ooh, Misty Step. Always a good spell to have. Gloves, gloves, gloves. Why do I not have that equipped on Asterion? What did I do there? I gotta fix that real quick. Instead of Ruby Ring, we'll go with yeah, it's not. It doesn't help me on my weapons. So Gale is using weapon attacks. Gale done fucked up. Sure, we'll give him Blink. Oh, we cleared the curse off of this, so I can give him basically a free shatter. This will probably be better. Alright, but yeah, what do you have gloves-wise there? Oh, that's right, we gave you the gloves of the automaton. So that's good for fighting. Versus the gloves of power for sleight of hand stuff. Probably going to be doing a lot more sleight of hand stuff, though. So go ahead and swap that back out. Do I have any more cloaks to spare for him? Creature deals melee damage. Creature takes a d4. Okay. And arcane vivaciousness. Alright, yeah, if I get stuck in melee, casting a spell, getting temp HP for it will be good for Gale. So sure, we'll go with that. Alright, there we go.
No time to rest.
So we got Gale all equipped. So let's go ahead. Oh, it's not letting me just leave the camp, I guess. Oh, because, yeah, it does want me to take a long rest first, doesn't it? Yeah, that's fine. I've got the stuff for a long rest. Why does it always try and burn through so much, though? Oh, and we got a scene with the Emperor. Okay.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander.
Oh yeah, we also got the tease for like, hey, learn more about
Forgive me.
his old hideout stuff.
Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
I expect you to be more on guard this close to the brain.
You are correct. I should be. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Who do you think of?
Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
How so? Well,
In
I
life,
won't ask
she
leading
was my
questions like the
business
other ones.
partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Thank you for sharing that.
You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physical form. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch of illithidness. Not to mention the Elder Brain itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Alright. And we can just duck right on out.
I wonder if our paths ever crossed in the before times. Were you always so sneaky?
I haven't survived for 2 centuries by being reckless, and I hope to survive at least 2 more.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go here to the Waterdeep stuff. Or it's the Wizard of Waterdeep is the quest, but the Sorcerous Sundries. Oh, actually, first things first, because there's a little murder plot we can try and interrupt. Because this Cora is one of the victims on the list.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
And we know from the last murder scene,
I prefer to conduct
Metzley
tastings
was
individually,
the
so I may assess
poison.
your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
Failed the medicine check. But we've also heard that, hey, the killer from when we did Speak with Dead a couple episodes ago was a dwarf cladded in red, aka Metzley here. So, Cora Highbury,
I must
you're
say,
under, yeah,
if this
a
is
murder's after you.
practical joke, it's not very amusing.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzley, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face. And I will peel it from your skull, should you interfere again.
Alright, so yeah, they bamfed out of here, but I think I'm pretty sure I managed to save the person there. Sure, go ahead and use Lucky, why not? It still didn't work. Alright, well, nope, I don't want them. They need an 11, and they rolled an 11 as a critical hit. Yeah, no, I'm going to have them re-roll, so it's not a crit on me. Oh, I guess, well, I'm paralyzed, so, or he was paralyzed, so any hit would have been a critical hit. Alright. There we go. Took that one out. God, yeah, they're just all going after Gale here, eh? Doesn't matter, they're all crits on you, man, because you're paralyzed. Good thing I've got lots of health on you right now. Alright, who's got... Oh, it's because it's not a spell, it's... You were just paralyzed from a poison or something. Yeah, it's fine. God, how many of them are... They're just all getting attacks in here. Alright. Yeah, take all these dudes out. My old favorite, Spirit Guardians. Immediately doing some damage to those guys. I can't get to that other one without taking some opportunity attacks. So I'll just stay here. And throw a healing word. Not that it really does anything, but you know, throw that Gale's way since he's down half his health in a single turn. And continues to be paralyzed. There we go, at least took that one out. It's a 15 to save. They rolled a 14, so no, don't. I mean, yeah, we're good. What? How did it get a ambush? Whatever. Oh, because they broke their form, I guess. Right. Stabby stab to him. Stabby stab to this one. Yeah, go ahead. Go reckless on that nat one. And stabby stab because you got the bonus kill. There we go.
We need to stop him before he strikes again.
Alright, yep. Lots of daggers. Sure. Tombstone shop key, eh? Promising candidate. Interim report. Scarred Dwarf is a prominent candidate for an unholy assassin. Okay.
Why? I'm glad you asked. It would certainly help with the dishes. Okay. I'll have a joke. You're not. Leave him some time.
Alright, let's see if we can go find Lady Cora and be like, yo, you still alive? You still good?
I still can't believe. Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
Hey, we got some money from him. Excellent. Okay. So with that averted, let's see. Yeah, she was a murder target, and then the next one's, I believe, this one over here. So we can go check that out. Maybe after the Lorroakan stuff. But also, hey, let's see about healing Gale up some more. Because you took way more damage than I wanted you to take in that fight. Short rest, that's fine.
Rest's better than none.
Look, we've got nothing to do with the
Hey, it's Aradin. From way back when. Who kicked off the Nightsong quest all along.
You tell Lorroakan I went for his goddamn Nightsong, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the Nightsong after me. Please tell me you found it.
I found out the Nightsong. I found the Nightsong. Turns out it wasn't a relic, but an Aasimar.
An Aasimar? Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut.
She's immortal and tough. You can forget about turning her in for a reward. Or, let's see. She is a being of divine origin under my protection. You will go nowhere near her. Actually, now I'm gonna, instead of guidance, I'm gonna go ahead and do advantage on that with thaumaturgy. And there we go. 14 plus 1 gets me right to 15.
I ought to knock some sense into you. But you know what? I'm too goddamn tired. If she's out there, I'm gonna find her. You mark my words.
Hey, Roland made it. Yay.
You! What are you doing here?
Me? What are you doing here?
This is, my apprenticeship. It has not been what I expected. Master Lorroakan is, a difficult man.
Oh, he's the one
He's consumed
who's
by
beating
this
you?
pursuit of
Oh.
the Nightsong.
Oh, I
haven't
already
learned
was going to have a
thing,
problem
and
with
I
him.
fear it'll stay that way.
Lucky escape, given Lorroakan's reputation. He'd have little of value to teach you.
But never mind that. What can I do for you?
I have information on the Nightsong.
Be very sure before you make to visit Lorroakan. He's got a beastly temper. But if you really do know something, he'll want to see you. Head upstairs. You can find the way into his tower up there.
Oh, thank you, Roland. Way more helpful than in
How can
previous
I help you?
iterations where I did not help you in the prior acts, so...
Huh. I suppose that, at least, I can help with.
Let's see. Quick spell gloves. Cantrips are a bonus action. That's probably a nice little boost for... Yeah, let's see. Realistically,
Hope you found what you're
I want to
looking
see
for.
how all this shakes out against Gale, so I'm going to go ahead and...
Bookseller.
You! What are you doing here?
Oh yeah, we already did this. Heard this place was for spellcasting prodigies. Why are you here? Don't be a dick. I'm here for the Sorcerous Sundries. Yeah, we already had this
I
conversation.
suppose
So
that,
there we
at least, I can help with.
go. Alright. So quick spell. Yeah, that's a way better thing for you. Oh, but it's only once per short rest? Oh, that's lame. Right. Beginning of turn, get D4 temp hit points. So basically it's like having heroism on you, so that's a solid enough thing. That's a monkey kind of thing. Gain +1 to spellcasting DC. Oh, but it's light armor. That's not gonna work for... That doesn't work for Gale. Birthright, I do like that hat. Charisma +2. But Gale is not a charisma caster. Harper, Sacred Striker. Gives you a spiritual weapon. It's probably a better item at least. Yeah, I guess we'll kind of leave it at that. Oh, they got a lot of Dimension Door spells. Do I want to go ahead and cast, or like grab any of these other scrolls? Maybe after the fight. I mean, I assume there's going to be a fight. We will see, though. Oh, he's got a high persuasion? What is... Okay. So he's getting a 54% discount. What do you have, Asterion? What's your persuasion looking like now?
You! What are you doing here? Huh.
Yep, this.
I suppose that, at least, I can help with.
Only 43, okay. Yeah, I did not
Hope you
expect
found what you're
Gale
looking
to have
for.
higher persuasion than Asterion. What is your charisma? 12, okay. Alright.
Traders have
Nope,
private
I didn't.
property.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to
It seems
grab that.
that item is not for sale.
Yep, nope, that was my bad. There we go. Alright. So yeah, go ahead and equip those couple of items. I'll swap that out instead of... Instead of Blink, we'll drop the Blink spell option.
What are they?
Alright, so everyone down here saying how much Lorroakan sucks.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Nightsong, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Lorroakan's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
So basically there's like portals for what you know about the Nightsong. to help guide which one you should enter. But I believe first we're gonna come back here. Just bringing the dead, raising the dead, eh? Okay. All right, Gale. Talk to her about the books you want to talk to her about.
Literature department. Can I help you?
A quiet haven surrounded by books. I could get used to this.
These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
No doubt. A quiet haven surrounded by books. I could get used to this.
Wouldn't trade it for the world. So I wouldn't. Anything I can help you with?
I do like that one of the options is basically just scream. Is that true? Books? Are you sensitive? I won't do it here, but they explode. I'm trying to find out about a particular Netherese crown. Have you anything on that subject?
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Lorroakan was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Sea, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you?
I would say all of them do.
It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the Goddess Mystra. Failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
The Annals of Karsus. Where better to learn the secrets of the crown than in the writings of the one who might have forged it?
Sounds perfect. How much for me to buy it from you?
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread.
Alright, Wizard Persuasion. Isn't your job to share knowledge, not keep it locked away? At least tell me where the vault is. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out. You got proficiency in persuasion, as we saw. At least that's nice. And he gets advantage. He gets a free advantage on it. Great.
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Thank you. I've learned more than enough.
You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tomes is enough to stimulate most.
Let me actually see if she has anything to sell.
How can I help you?
What do you have on offer?
Scrolls, parchments, codices, tomes. Take a look and see what calls you.
Scroll with Sunbeam, scroll with Telekinesis, basically a whole bunch of 6-level spells. Oh, that'd be a fun one to cast on on Lorroakan. Yeah, I think you'll be fine against it though. Alright, see, I'll go ahead and leave those be. But hey, what, so the Nightsong quest got updated. What did it say? Protection of the wizard Lorroakan. We need to step through the right, we need to find the right portal to step through. Okay. get around there. Okay. So, the options we have on information on the Nightsong, we have...
The Nightsong is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
That'd be interesting, but no.
The Nightsong is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike.
Also interesting, but also no. I don't want to use the portal. I want to read the plaque, yes.
The Nightsong is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
Seems plausible, but nope.
The Nightsong is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Ding, 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 ding. So, well, that's the one we'll enter. You chose wisely. Oh yeah, fuck this guy.
Hold very still, Midclaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Craig. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go.
He just eagerly eats the apple as he wanders out.
I see no Nightsong. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Nightsong in hand, hmm? Surely my worthless apprentice wouldn't have allowed you to waste my time.
What do you want with her?
Her. Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell?
I have.
And the Nightsong? Speak true now, for I detest a liar.
Yeah, nope, not gonna do deception stuff. Why do you want her so badly?
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever. A clever contraption, let me guess. Like Ketheric Thorn before you, you wish to become immortal. It didn't work out for poor Ketheric, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Nightsong will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded.
You arrogant fool. Immortality alone does not make a god.
Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it.
He would seek the power of gods for the pettiest of reasons. His own gratification. At least I seek them for the better of all.
What's that? I didn't quite catch the words, but the insolent tone was clear enough.
Pitying, not insolent. I chase one power without knowing an even greater one lies within my reach. The crown of Karsus. Once we acquire it, your ambitions will be dwarfed. I'll be able to stand against Mystra and wrest her powers from her for the betterment of all.
All right.
The crown of Karsus.
Both your hubris.
Nonsense.
Got some
If it
issues.
still existed, you couldn't possibly handle its power.
Perhaps you could not. But Netherill's power is in my blood. And Mystra? I know her in ways that most mortals can only dream of.
Ah, so it is you, Mystra's discarded lapdog. And now you think your bark is cause to make me tremble?
There is no need for me to bark. My actions will speak for themselves. In time.
Then go. Act. I'll open a fine vintage in your name once word of your failure reaches me.
I'll tell her to come here, just to give her the satisfaction of ripping you to shreds.
We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours. But make no mistake, I always get what I want.
No, I think that's going to be at an end. So, rather than like really go all the way back, we'll just pop back to camp. Talk to our Nightsong friend. God damn it.
Could...
Yeah.
Absolutely
every time.
Not.
But,
Every time. You're giving away the game, Orin. I know it's you.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you?
Wizard called Lorroakan is looking for you.
Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin?
He seems, no, he seems dangerous. I thought we would put an end to him. Put a, yeah. Yeah, I mean, put a bounty out for your capture and there's a violent mercenary looking for you.
Come and let them find me. Dame Aelin will strike down any who seek to bring her to harm's home. Yet, it is better to cut off the head of the snake than to let its slithering snakelings swarm us unabated. This wizard must be held to account. I will wring his neck until he's dead.
Let's take him down together.
Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
My darling,
I was going to ask you next, Isabel. Absolutely.
Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts. All the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. Hie we to this Lorroakan right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
Aelin left to face that wizard, Lorroakan, was it? Even after all she's been through, she thinks herself unstoppable, invincible. It all feels like recklessness to me.
You're right, her temper will get the better of her.
That's my greatest fear. I wanted to help her, but she said she fights better when she knows I'm safe. I understand, I suppose. I feel the same about her.
Alright, I'm going to help her in the fight against Lorroakan.
I'll rest a little easier if you do. You fought well against my father. I imagine a rat like Lorroakan will be nothing in comparison.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we're gonna hope at least. Alright, everyone. Prepare for battle. I mean, I imagine, yeah.
We here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the Nightsong, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
My God. The Nightsong is a person.
What are you doing up here, Roland?
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin, and you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Aelin. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Selûne. Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
I came to stop you, Lorroakan.
My steel-hearted friend speaks true. Give me one good reason, Magus, why I should not strike you down where you stand.
Dame Aelin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason.
It's over for you, wizard. You can't overpower both of us.
A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor. I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. Boy, at the ready. Once I've taken control of the Aasimar, she must go directly into the caging runes.
No, Master Lorroakan. I would never have assisted you if I knew you planned such horrors. You lied to get the Nightsong here. Made us all believe she was nothing but a relic. I have seen what true leadership can accomplish, but never under your tutelage.
Watch your tongue, you child. I could make it such that no wizard in the realm will touch you.
If they're all like you, I think that sounds like an excellent bargain.
Oh, face us, charlatan! We who detest you so!
Way to go, Roland.
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
Initiative. Well, a few of them are getting attacks in before my crew. Yeah. I didn't think it was going to help. God, why, Gale, why are you on the front line again? Alright, let's see if taking out, well, the Arrow see, it's not a concentration spell, so taking out the Arrow Myrmidon ain't gonna do shit for the raging vortex that's going on there. Also, Jesus, I didn't realize they had so much health. And can't move anywhere closer to them, so okay. They're just throwing all sorts of chaos in the middle of the realm there. Okay. Rage. And pretty sure I can't see through that stuff. So I can't do a great job of throwing Nirolna here. Yeah. Path is interrupted. So we'll just have you instead stabby stab with the trident. And make a little bit of room. Oh, can you counterspell that from here? Haha, no Misty Stepping for you. Ow. Alright, Gale, let's see if we can get you out of the... Oh, hey, you were just able to cast Misty Spell. No, you are silent, so... Okay, cool that you were able to cast Counterspell, I guess. Let's see. What do I want to do? Yeah, let's just nuke Gale right there. Absolutely. Absolutely not what I want to do. Alright, I guess move out of here and take the opportunity attack to get out of the silence radius. Yeah, we just gotta get you out of all of this. Okay.
Outflank. Outsmart.
I don't want to cast Cloud Kill on my allies. That'd be a bad call. Go ahead and take a free Misty Step bonus action. Yeah, can you get anywhere, or is that all out of like sight? Yeah, target is out of sight. Not enough movement. Okay. Well, poop. And let's see. Do you have eyes on the enemy that that just messed you up? 4th level spell. Scorching Ray. Okay, cool. Sure. Not great, but, you know, it does a little something at least. Cast Hellish Rebuke. Yeah, she'll be fine. Oh, there goes his little guy. All right, Tizen. I gotta get you out of the spell. Out of silence. There we go. And then we are going to go with our old good standby of Spirit Guardians. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then we're going to move right back into position as to where you were. To hit the other one. Great. And we're silenced again, so never mind. Yeah, healing word. Very specifically a vocal component to that one. Oh, I was still in the radius, damn. I should have moved out of the radius to not take that hit. Oh, you moved the Raging Vortex. Cool. Love it. There, now you can't take reactions. Moved into your own Raging Vortex, took the hit. And we will go ahead and just kind of stand there. Oh, I thought you were out of it. Alright, I gotta give her some heals, I think, pretty soon. She's doing okay for now, but I don't want her taking that hit for too much longer. Let's deal with this air myrmidon as we can. Oh, hey, yeah, we hit a crit, so we get a bonus attack. Great. And you can't reaction, so I can clear the space without taking the opportunity attack. Great. Get fucked, Lorroakan. Gonna keep throwing fireballs at me? Fine, just fine. What a weird way to have Misty stuck to King 5. Let's see. Do you have the range on stuff now? Let's see what we want to have you bust out. Yeah, I want to, like, I want you to get more than just that thing, but... actually, what spell am I going to want to use on him anyway? Cone of Cold, that'll be a good one. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit him with a frickin' Cone of Cold. Wizard Duel. And it's only hitting him. You know. Oh, god damn it, he's immune to cold damage. Alright, well, fuck that noise. Did not realize that was gonna bite me in the ass there. This is why I don't bring Gale places, because Gale sucks. Alright, Air Myrmidon is almost dealt with. So we're going to go ahead and first things first. We got to get out of the vortex. There we go. No longer silence, but hey, concentration saving throw still working strong. Great. So we're going to do a mass cure wounds. Pick up Gale. Target must be an ally, yes. Dame is an ally. Thank you very much. Did get her, I hope. Yeah, okay. Myself. Karlak, you don't need it too much, but we'll give it to you anyway. And Astarion. And, you know, since we got a 6th, go ahead and take 3 hit points, Roland. Thanks for fighting alongside us. Alright, yeah, go ahead and take the opportunity attack on the fire myrmidon. Ah, dang it. Stupid miss. Ouch. Double ouch. Where you going, Air Myrmidon? Only got 6 health left, so yeah, I'm gonna definitely come finish you off. You jerk. There we go. And hey, the vortex is gone. With just a steam cloud in its wake. Alright, now we can go ahead and move you back downstairs. I guess not. Never mind. Haha. Well. What else are you? Okay. So he's got an earthen siphon, aquatic siphon, and scorching siphon. What do those things mean? Draws elemental power from any myrmidons within 100 feet. Okay, so that's what he's got. So he also had air. So yeah, he's got immunity to fire, ice, and earth. Okay, and poison. Okay. So that's why. Well, with that air gone, he doesn't have immunity to thunder damage anymore. So let's see if we can go ahead and hit him with the trident that'll blast back. I don't want to get Gale in the range too, though. So let's see. Let's try that. Okay, well, that didn't do me good. So never mind. Just gonna come and fine. All good. Because you do not you are a bigger glass cannon than Gale is. And Gale's down again. Alright, well. And Gale's back up, apparently. Oh, easy mode. Thank you. Pretty sure if I just take out Lorroakan, all of the Myrmidons will go with him. But it's also just a little bit more fun to, you know, fight all these other things. But yeah, we'll go ahead and blast him with a sunbeam. There we go. And we'll go ahead and, yeah, just leave it at that. Back down here. Let's see. I don't think we have the range to get you in melee with anybody, but let's see. Any of these guys make sense for that? Or do we want to just go? Yeah, no, we'll go ahead and just hit this guy, sure. And hey, with that sneak attack damage, did enough to take him out fully. Excellent. Yeah, go ahead and cast Shield. We got the Earth Myrmidon there. Okay. Now nobody's in range of him, so now we're just gonna go straight at him. Chuck this bad boy straight at the guy. Critical miss, but it still did 4 thunder damage, right? Or force damage, whichever. And there we go.
I cannot die.
He's down.
Please help me.
You're up. You're back up, man. You're gonna be fine. And I guess it did not take out the Myrmidons. Why is you... Okay. Like... Oh, you just don't have, like, actions? Is that what we're in here? Weird. No, okay, you do. Let's see. What do I want to give you? Let's do Scorching Ray at a 4th level on the Earth Myrmidon. Actually, what does Transmuted to Steel do? Let me learn what that thing is. Okay, the AC is increased by 2. Well, this doesn't affect AC, so... Nice. And also, yeah, go ahead and pop a Potion of Healing, sure. Encrusted with frost. Pop it on him. And let's get back over to the other guy, too. Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and get you a centralized location. We're at a 6th level spot. Ooh, I can pull a 5th level back. There we go. And with that, I can go ahead and cast Mass Cure Wounds again. On Gale, Karlach, myself, Mysterian, Dame Allen, and you're doing mostly good rolling. Alright, so there we go. Magic Missile the guy again, Roland? Oh, Roland's Thunderwave. That works too. Let's skirt you around this way so we don't have you walk through ice. Nope, that's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to avoid the ice, but... Alright, whatever. Okay, I mean, I feel like that shouldn't have missed, but fine. Hello, Earth Myrmidon. Does it mean that you're encrusted with frost? You have disadvantage on dex saving throws. Alright. Well, we will just go ahead and do some stabby with you.
May the dice roll in my favor.
And another 5th level Scorching Ray, sure. Or 5th level Scorching Ray this time, rather, yeah. Big old 6 rays at the Earth Myrmidon. What ability? What's that? What's the... I'm gonna have to look at what your abilities are, man. Way to go, Nightsong. Yeah, let's finish this guy off.
Very well.
I need to waste a divine intervention on this. We're almost done with this guy. Okay. Oh, thanks. I guess Mage Armor is something I probably should have gone ahead and cast on myself. But it's fine. It's fine. And there we are. Everyone down.
Lorroakan, you who would see me caged, you who would purchase my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aelin is watching. She is indomitable. And when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty.
Yeah. Get fucked, Lorroakan. Alright, well, let's loot some stuff. Including, you know, the main baddie here. We got the Shelter of Ethkatla. Spell resistance. That's, I mean, that and Mirror Image. Seemingly probably some pretty good things for Gale. And the Despair of Ethkatla. Gain +1 bonus to the spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Alright, Gale, yeah, those things sound good to you? I mean, I think you're... Yeah, the armor of Agathis, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's probably a better thing. And then you don't need to have Mirror Image prepared anymore. And staff-wise, yeah, we can go ahead and get rid of the Spell Sparkler in favor of that thing. Where'd you go? Where is it? Morning Frost would probably be a better option anyway for you, but... Oh, there it is. Despair of Ethkatla. I've
got a long road ahead.
Fire Myrmidon. Water Myrmidon. Crank got fucked. Alright. Well, thanks for helping us out, Roland.
Lorroakan is dead. The bastard is dead.
Are you alright?
I am. Now that the bastard's in bits. Lorroakan was a cruel and vicious man. By day, I'd tend the shop, but at night, he'd fire the most nonsensical questions at me. And for every one I answered wrong, he'd beat me. I could have killed him with my own 2 hands. But I kept thinking it was all a test. It had to be. I thought it was the price I had to pay to become a true wizard. I realize now he was just a sick, sick man.
Instead, now it's over and you've won. Now, what comes next?
I see things clearly now. If I wish to master the weave, I must do it myself. Thankfully, I have everything I need right here.
All hail Roland, master of Ramazith's Tower.
Oh, I like the sound of that. I do indeed. I'll move Cal and Leah in immediately. Lorroakan refused to let them stay here. They are gonna love the tower. I wouldn't have this, the tower, my family, without you. What can I do to thank you?
City is under siege from the inside out. I need allies.
And you'll have me. I'll learn everything I can about the tower in the meantime, even if I have to rip this place apart. But know this. Ramazith's tower and its master are now your friends. And when the time comes, we will stand by you as allies.
Nice. Got some endgame bonuses there.
The firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel
Sadness. Why?
Because you don't get to kill him again? No. What kind of sadness is it?
A gripping in the chest. As though I'd lost someone. Something. Paladin's fatigue, no doubt. You were excellent in battle, as is your way. And I am proud to fight at your side. And you, tiefling, you did not embarrass yourself. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
Excellent. Oh, hey. Elixir of Cloud Giant Strength. Nice. Give that to Karlak. Alright. We got an ornate letter here. Lorroakan, I have responded out of respect to my counselor Balthazar, who advises me that you may prove a loyal ally in the coming fight. I understand you wish to know about the soul cage which binds the Nightsong to me. Details I cannot and will not provide, but the magic itself is necromantic in nature, designed by my aforementioned counselor. I hope your curiosity is satisfied. General Ketherick Thorm. Okay, let's see. Do I want to go ahead and do other stuff while I'm here? I think I do. So let's see if we can make our way down. Kind of the little action path here. Oh, that's not where I wanted to jump to. I want to jump onto that bookcase if I can. But it is tricky, isn't it? There we go. Everybody gonna fail the Arcana checks?
Watch how you go.
Oh, there we go. Good to know.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Yep, let's go ahead and disarm them. There we are, thank you. Gale, can you make the jumps down here, or are you? Okay, there, we got you there. Can we get you? Or are you gonna take like falling damage to jump onto the bookcase there? Yeah, you can make it. There we go. Perfect. Okay.
What a day.
Okay. Any other? I mean, I imagine there's gonna be other traps. Pretty much each of these little spots, or. Oh, vaults?
Vaults.
Well, if the thing says vaults, yeah, let's go ahead and push the button there and go to the vaults. Okay, alright. Let's have everybody else come to the vaults with me. You too, Gale. Okay. Well, there, we made it to the vaults.
No one back home will ever believe this.
First things first, gonna go ahead and heal Gale up a bit more. That should do for now. Alright, Starian, that's why I brought you, because you're going to be unlocking a whole bunch of stuff for me down here. Alright.
ready and willing.
You go ahead and feel free to grab it here, Gale. The Red Knight's final stratagem. Before her time as an exarch of the Tempest and Goddess of Strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both a student and teacher, and thus she was elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension. Alright, so we got the Scroll of Artistry and War from that. Great. Scroll of Chain Lightning. Love it. Let's see, we can just walk out into the ether here. Whole bunch of goody trinkets. Oh, hey, those will all be good for Gale to have again while I'm down here. That display case, anything there? Nope. Okay. Anything else of note around here that I'm missing? No? Okay. Let me head down here.
Trust no one. With pleasure.
16 will definitely pass the DC 10. Oh, so many good scrolls here. And hey, a fun little hidden wall here. It's interesting that it doesn't give you like a perception check to identify this one. This is very much like a, oh, this is just a hidden thing. And because I know what's in here, I'm going to go ahead and tap the lamp here. But leave the rest of the crew outside.
You've arrived in the nick of time, saintly adventurer. I've been trapped for so long, I dare say I'm half mad. Ho ho! Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save me. Such courage brings a tear to the eye.
What are you talking about?
You see, this glorious lamp is both an oasis and a prison. Someone must be inside at all times. But you were the first brave enough to take my place. Thank you ever so much. Toodles!
There. And the fact that I had other people outside here.
Sweet nectar. How I missed you. Oh. My rescuer left behind a servant. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. I'm sure you're at your wit's end without your master.
Who are you?
Yafeu, the stupendous! Or was it wondrous? Bah! I'm free! And that's all that matters. Know that I will remember your master's sacrifice with great affection. Every month or so. But I must be off. I'm a century late for an appointment.
I didn't like my master much anyway. Oh.
So we both have earned our freedom, have we? Then here, a gift from me to you. 1,000 good tidings upon you.
I think we just got some gold from that. Let's see. I think he gave her like 1,000 gold or something like that is what that typically amounts to. But let's see if it says anything. Let's see. Filters latest. And those are just the scrolls. Yeah, not sure what we actually got from him. But now we've got to get Asterion out of the lamp. And so to do that, we will need something that's in here. But first, I'm going to go ahead and clean up.
Into my pocket.
Into my pocket, yes. Indeed. A little genie ditty. Sure, go ahead and take that. Makes her fire resistance. Sure, go ahead and take the cutlery too. Just running back and forth. Yeah, pick that up. Just gonna send all this to camp soon enough. Really just running back and forth. Yeah, let's see what else is over here. Okay, now you can go grab all the goodies over there. Sure, grab some yellow dye.
Certainly.
Okay, we got candelabras. Okay, so what do we still got here? We got potion of flying. Sure, pick up the scimitar. Yeah, Hooga doesn't do me any good. And those are cheap enough, not gonna bother with them. And we got a whole bunch of food still over here, though. Getting so many goodies. Okay. Another gilded chest here. Should I take this stuff? Oh, some potions. Scroll of Summon Quasit. That's going to come in handy here, because that will be what I use to get me out of here. Alright, I think that's everything. Yep, gone ahead and cleared out all that stuff. So now, since this place apparently always needs an inhabitant, we'll go ahead and provide a new inhabitant. And there, Asterion is free. And the lamp sits occupied with a Quasit. And we regroup everybody.
All right, what now?
It's a fun little diversion here. Alright. So that portal is will, I believe, kind of take us out of here. But I believe there's still things I want to explore down here. Not the least of which is all these bookcases. Also, I'm going to go ahead and, now that we're out of there, switch this back to by type. And we will go ahead and send all those camp supplies to camp, where they belong. Merkar's Ledger. Scrolls, quills, books, various books rare. Herbs, spells, parchment, hats, robes, rings, wands, staves. Alright, so there's a good sense of what all is maybe down here. Wonder how diligent he was with his ledgers. Posted scroll. Madam, it is no secret that yours is the finest collection of records within our fair city. This scroll brings you a query I believe only you can resolve. It has been a long held bit of lore within my family that we are descendants of Laeral Silverhand through my mother's line. Although no existing genealogy confirm our claim. Would you be so kind as to investigate the matter? It would mean a great deal to my grandmother Haverfrost, who is poorly at the minute. The family name is Greydale. Hopefully yours, Amber Layman. Scroll of Animate Dead. Alright. Auto-saving going in there, so that's good to know. Yeah, sure, go ahead and have fly if we need it. Material sorting.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
A bunch of alchemical goodies. Oops. Scroll of fire shield. Alright, yeah, we already opened that button. So yeah, basically the bookkeeper upstairs said like, oh, you can get there through my office, but you're not allowed in my office. And I believe this portal is what leads to back to her office. But we don't want to go through that just yet. Yep, we're still on Asterion, great.
Hardly a challenge.
Basically just gotta hope for avoiding double nat ones. Anything behind this wall? Hey, there is. Okay, I don't think I explored this last time. Lorroakan, we see you and we always will. Do take care and maintain utmost respect for the art, and our purposes need not cross. Signed by the collective, the Cowled Wizards of Amun. Diary of a Mage. I can feel the moments ticking by, the essence of me growing older, grayer, with every chiming the bell. This morning, when I awoke, my back ached with such force I nearly cried out. Such indignities await unless I can arrest the process entirely. There are ways. I wouldn't be the first. The Nightsong is so near. The magic so well proven. The drawbacks practically non-existent. This is my path, and every moment counts. So, all for his vanity and not wanting to, have his back ache. Query from Dehurst. I swear it to be true, Lorroakan. I was on the very cusp of joining my fellow Mistrans for the ritual when crash, right on top of me fell a gangle of tousled hair and magic most strange. Just then something happened I can hardly describe, so foreign was the weave. No, not weave at all, that ensnared me. This fellow, I didn't quite catch his name, something with a T and Q, to Queen, created some manner of anomaly that temporarily trapped me twixt our world and who knows where. Tell me, have you ever encountered such a thing, Dehurst? Don't know who that's in reference to, but maybe that's a thing from previous stuff. previous games. Caution before the Sealy. Yeah, I didn't grab this before. This tome recounts the experience of an unfortunate halfling forced to join the Sealy court during an ill-fated tour of the Beastlands. It is caked with dust and grime, yellowed feathers, and black fur fall from between its pages. But I got Scroll of Bestial Communion. This can cast Wrathful Smite, Revivify, and Consecutive Smash. Concussive Smash. Consecutive Smash. We read Caution before the Sealy. Got some more scrolls. Some alchemical things. And a silver cup. And another silver cup. And wine, sure, yeah. Right. There weren't hidden areas behind the other doors, right? Yeah. They all have, like, the rest of the areas have the, like, hey, there's nothing back here kind of, like, fade. Like the gray kind of stuff. Whereas those two areas were black behind the walls. Alright, restricted area.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Lorroakan.
Well, let's test that out, shall we? Yeah, when I first did this, I didn't bring anybody down here with me. It was basically just, I think Asterion was like the first person who touched the thing. And so when he got trapped in the lamp, the guy just kind of left, and there was nothing on the outside, so I didn't get whatever little trinket he theoretically gave me.
Oh dear. Someone's left.
Alright, well, don't everybody run in here while there's traps about. So, alright, how about I go ahead and ungroup. I want to, there we go, split.
Traps. How considerate.
Is it just the... Oh, okay. There's our gas pit as well. Okay. Gas pits and the marble plates that will trigger them.
Each door is named for a different dusty wizard. No prizes for guessing which is hiding the annals of Carsus.
Alright. Was there one there that I failed on? Okay. Alright, so we've got Elminster over there. We've got Silverhand over here. We've got Carsus there, yeah. It definitely makes sense that, and I can't pick these locks, so it is a puzzle in and of itself to move through this challenge.
How considerate.
So we've got marble plate traps. So go ahead and disarm those one by one. Okay, so all of those are disabled. I don't remember what they triggered per se, but we've got transmutation, we've got abjuration, we've got illusion. We've got evocation. Don't remember which means which to anything, so let's just kind of investigate. Well, we triggered something there. Let's go ahead and disarm it as quickly as possible. And try to avoid whatever.
A trap.
There we go.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Basically,
A trap.
I think these things are designed to shoot fireballs all around kind of stuff.
Be careful. There are traps about. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Okay, so we got foresight, got wish, we've got gate, we've got invulnerability. Let's see where wish takes us. Hey, it opened a door. Great.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Traps. How considerate.
I mean, I've already disabled the thing that was going to trigger the gargoyle head, but to Elminster.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
All right. Yep. So I believe, yeah, that unlocks the Elminster door up above, or wherever we are. Did I trigger something there again? Yeah, I think all these just kind of like take me back up a room or whatever. Silverhand, Karsus, and yeah, so now the Elminster's one is open. Let's check. Just to be sure. Abjuration, does that just take me straight back up? Nope, that takes me to a different place. With another trap to trigger.
Traps. How considerate. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Traps. How considerate. Traps. How considerate.
Alright, so here we have Demon, we have Wild, we have Shadow, and we have Silver. And Silver looks like it has a room behind it based on the aforementioned, like, we can kind of see the outline of where rooms are and stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say Silver. And hey, there we go.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Puzzle solved, in quotes. Here we go.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
This unlocks the path to Karsus.
The path to the Karsus Vault.
Cool. I unlocked both those paths right out the gate. Accidentally, I guess. Well, let's go ahead and yeah, let's hit up each of them. Hey, crew, you want to come back and join me now? Anything over here? Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Elminster Vault. Anything in here trappy? It's gonna mess with us. Oh, we've got stuff that is revealed that maybe it wasn't otherwise, I guess. Whole bunch of alchemical stuff. The Pyro Quickness Hat. Fiery Return. When you deal fire damage with a leveled spell, you burn yourself and gain additional bonus action this round. Okay. Interesting. Good to know, I guess. See about throwing that Gale's way. Lovely, lovely stuff. And it's locked, so I'll go ahead and unlock it. So this is the third of our magical, mystical tomes in here.
Lost in thought.
And it is the Tharkiate Codex. Pages are covered in esoteric symbols and strange runes, some indecipherable, some strangely familiar. Your eyes are drawn to one page, describing a long-lost book, The Necromancy of Thay. There are secrets of life and death known only to the Red Wizards. Committing such secrets to parchment is a risk they are loath to take, lest the unworthy gaze upon them. Who better than to guard their secrets than the spirits of jealous dead themselves? To look upon the necromancy of Thay is to risk madness at the hands of its spirit. But the wise traveler who can tread the line between life and death will find knowledge witnessed by few precious mortals. The rest of the entry details precautions and risks associated with reading the text, but lays out a clear path to unraveling the secrets contained in this tome, which we've already done.
Looking ahead.
But I do believe this now gives me kind of like an option for like closure on that. Let's go ahead and bust out, because I believe I still have it equipped. Yeah, we've already gotten like forbidden knowledge from it, right? If I scroll down here, yeah, we've already got forbidden knowledge from partially deciphering the necromancy of Thay. I got a +1 bonus to wisdom and ability, wisdom saving throws and ability checks. So let's see if now I can finish stuff with it.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the Codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
Read on and wrest the power from the book. Wrest the book's power from it. Let's see, I can go ahead and cast Beacon of Hope for advantage. See, I'm already getting like a +11, so I should be okay. We'll go ahead and throw a resistance on there too. And we've got some inspiration to burn, I imagine. Hey, don't even need it. Natural 18. We easily get there.
As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
All right. 3 new journal updates available. What did I just update? Where we at? Protector. Okay, yeah, no, got that. None of these ones. Unlock the tome. Ancient tome. We deciphered the final page of the Necromancy of Thay. The power to summon a powerful Thayan undead is ours. Destroy the ancient tome. Book was too valuable to be destroyed. We decided to take it for ourselves. All right. Yep. We finished the book. Okay. So it's basically just those 3 things. But what does that mean? Do we now have like a new ability that I am unfamiliar with? Forbidden knowledge, that's still giving me the same thing there. Do I have, yeah, do I just have like a new spell option? I don't see anything here that's referring to the Thay stuff. Maybe they are a potential ally I can get kind of in the end game. Maybe they're in that. Gather your allies. No, Volo's there, Halsin's there, Isabel, Dame Aelin. Okay. Well, there. We got some goodies out of the Elminster section. Now let's go get some goodies out of the... No, Silverhand was the other area. Get some goodies out of the Karsus section. Yeah. Alright. Got a gilded chest here. We got a +1 glaive. Sure, I'll go ahead and grab these goodies. Alright. I guess maybe I'll have Karlach grab some of these goodies. Why do you have this dagger? Give that to Asterion. Let's see if Asterion wants to equip it. Glaive to Karlach. As well as what? Some other stuff to Karlach probably be okay.
Wanna dance?
Yeah, grab the great axe +1. Grab the longsword +1. And the Merrigan halberd. Foebreaker. Nice hammer there. Lethal weapon. This weapon ignores bludgeoning resistance. Okay, that's a +2. Nice little two-handed maul. Scroll of Globe of Invulnerability. Wall of Stone, Animate Dead, and Fly. Protection from Energy, Wall of Stone, and Speak with Dead. Circle of Death. And Gold Chalice. Magus, be warned. It is a great paradox among our kind, who so value the art of learning that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of the wizard. Though I fear my warning will fall on deaf ears, I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps within. I thought myself an equal to Mystra and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck one strand of weave, I'm guessing is what it should be, and contain it within an amulet. I spent the better portion of my years devising. How regret instantly heaved itself upon my head. I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously and passed around from collector to curio hall for the better part of a millennium. Only now that I am freed with barely the strength to hold my quill can I leave this final warning as testimony. We have a Scroll of Dethrone up here. I don't even know what that spell does. What does Dethrone do? Oh yeah, I completely forgot to try and cast Dominate Person on what's his butt. Oh well. Scroll of Dethrone. Shred a foe's very essence by pulling on strands of the weave. Alright. And go ahead, Gale. Take your last important book. Ancient handwritten book, rebound at least twice, that purports to be notes written by the Urmage Karsus himself. Much of it in a personal wizard's cipher, but the final page is written in clear text. My great spell of transcendence is mine alone, not to be committed to ink and parchment, but I have also forged 3 supreme enchanted items that are the physical embodiments of my wizardry, and of them I shall make record. There's a crown, an orb, and a scepter, each nigh alive with its own power and purpose. And these I call the regalia of Karsus, the crown of Karsus, to attract and absorb magical knowledge, and give the wearer dominion over himself, so that he remains his own entity apart from the weave. The orb of Karsus, a storage device or battery, that condenses mystic power, ever gathering so that it must be siphoned at intervals of its excess. Yeah, that sounds familiar. And the scepter of Karsus, an instrument of projection, a focusing utensil for the precise wielding of unimaginably vast forces. Know of these items you must, for if I fail to achieve immortality, they will persist, and dare I say, live on beyond me.
These notes are no mere diary. These are the visions of Karsus himself, designs for the crown he hoped to forge, and the new form of magic he planned to create with it. It seems Raphael was telling you the truth. The crown you saw atop the Elder Brain is indeed of Karsus's making. Reunite the crown with the Dead Three's netherstones, and Karsus's design might yet be completed. You could wield the power of a god.
The broken artifacts of a failed god, the crown should be destroyed before it causes any more damage.
If Karsus could only have worn the crown for mere moments, he managed to destroy an empire, killing thousands in the process. In the hands of the Dead Three's chosen, it threatens to do much the same. You must find a way to stop them, to render the crown harmless, detonating the orb if necessary. You can save Faerun from Karsus's evil and the Absolutes in one fell swoop. Only you might not live to enjoy it.
Alright, and we got another Scroll of Dethrone from that. Great. Alright, and I triggered conversation with Gale here.
Finally have the tome I needed. Such knowledge, such power contained in such a small object. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page.
Don't stand on ceremony, see what it says! You already read it, but yeah.
That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
A design for self-destruction, more like. Didn't this crown kill Karsus?
Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
Gale reads the story of Icarus and says, you know what I could do? I could fly faster and closer to the sun than that guy did. We already know the crown's dangerous, blah, 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 blah. You think? What happens if you fail?
Well, there'd be risk in such an endeavor, but only proportionate to the reward. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations.
Remember, you're talking to a cleric, right?
The gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
There we go, yeah. Don't dare to assume why I worship. Not all of us share such transactional relationships with gods.
Something in return for your devotion? Some favor? Some stir of courage? Some response? I worshipped Mystra loyally for years, and in that time she granted me the barest sliver of the power I was ready to wield. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mystra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor.
I thought you were past this kind of temptation, Gale. You know exactly where such overreaching leads.
Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try. Potential is nothing in itself. Just a fleeting dream unless we drag it into the waking world. Please, at least think on it. Powerful as he was, Carsus lacks some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mystra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Carsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. Long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it.
Gale, I'm urging you to drop this. This crown cannot be reforged.
I see. I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith even the most loyal of companions might struggle to land gracefully. Spent so long feeling inferior. Shut out from my destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm. Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mystra took. Cure me, even.
You're still destined for greatness, Gale, but you won't find it chasing Carsus's shadow.
You're right. There aren't many wizards who'd care to be mentioned in the same breath as him, or his folly. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image. A devil wielding the might of Carsus. It would be the end of everything.
Well, in that we are in agreement. All right. So now, yeah, silver hand. Yeah, we already unlocked the two things we needed to unlock there. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else further down for us. So we can go ahead and make our way out. Yep, there we are. Now in what's her butts? A note from Vompter. Who's Vompter? McClure, if you refuse to speak, as you refuse to speak to me of the incident with the three-eyed man, I have no choice but to make my request in writing. Master Lorroakan instructs you to bring his newly acquired lamp, the one with the djinn, to the vault and store it behind the protective wall. Oh, there we go. It's far too dangerous to be left on display in the shop proper. Vompter. Alright, there we go. That's how I could have learned about the lamp otherwise. McClure, Master Lorroakan has requested his tome of divination spells be brought to the basement. He must focus without interruption in order to see the unseen. Since he refused to speak to me since the incident of the ape, I have no choice but to make my request in writing. And the Sorcerous Sundries basement chest key. Oh, already unlocked all the stuff down there anyway, so... For the stout and sturdy, oh, yeah. Hey, go find the Nightsong for us. Thanks. Magic, impractical magic. Alright. Nothing I've picked up in here is the key out. Alright, then I guess I'm just going to go ahead and pick this lock.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Indeed, yeah. Everyone get out.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Dummies. Don't get caught, you moron. Oh, what's over on the side? I think everyone in there. I'll have to investigate that some other time, I suppose.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorcerous Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Lorroakan, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the Nightsong, say Nightsong. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other.
I'm curious what he says to taxes, but I won't pick that option yet. All right, let's see if I want to grab any spells now that I'm. All right, yeah, we'll actually go ahead and hold off on that. There is one more thing I want to do before we wrap up this episode, which is going a little long, admittedly. But, oh hey, there's Elminster.
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes,
Convenient time.
though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium?
We found the Annals of Karsus. It proved an enlightening read. Yeah.
So, you have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mystra asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
You should meet her, Gale. She might be able to help us.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt. All right. An audience with the mother of magic, it is.
Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave, if you are willing. Trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
All right.
So all it took to get Mystra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
What do you think she wants to say?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
I agree. It's time we headed for the Stormshore Tabernacle.
After you.
All right. Well, I was going to go over here and, like, do a little bit more with the murder stuff. But instead, we'll go ahead and... I believe this is basically the last of Gale's little bit of stuff here. So we'll go ahead and talk to the
Why, yes, Edvard.
the
Can I call you
Stormshore
Well, Edward,
tabernacle
I
people.
do support Lord Gortash's campaign for several reasons.
Mistra's likeness. It's been some time since I
Oh, there's a
saw her in a place like this.
front door that I could have taken as well. Oops. Yes, let's speak to the statue of Mystra.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Well, go on then. It's rude to keep a goddess waiting.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
You're ready for this, Gale.
Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Of all the things to be nervous about, an audience with a goddess seems reasonable.
You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mystra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Seek her forgiveness, Gale. It might be your only hope of curing the orb.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one I'd be praying to. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mystra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Hey there, buddy. Welcome back.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time.
How do you feel now you've done it?
Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place, and, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
It's all too easy to miss things when we're blinded by desire.
True enough. There's a reason such unwitting heroes have been the backbone of Lorroakan legend for as long as both have existed. Even so, I was hardly some naive apprentice at the time. I considered myself an archmage, and yet was fool enough to be mistaken for a common conjurer. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mystra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again, for all that's worth.
You're a great man, Gale, with or without the orb.
I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so thank you. If I can promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
The depredations of the absolute heretics.
All right. I thought that was the end of the Wizard of Waterdeep stuff. Oh, yeah, we still got to claim the crown, so I guess it's not going to end anytime soon, but... all right, well, I think that is going to do it for this episode. A bit of a long one, but we got to do all of the fun Lorroakan and Tower of Ramazith or Azimuth, whichever one it was, stuff. So there we go. You can find new Let's Plays from us every Tuesday and Thursday here on youtube.com/thatnerdysite. As always, stay nerdy and be good to each other.
How can I help? I question the wisdom of that decision, but, sir, I'll be here.
It seems Gale has made amends with Mystra. Good for him. Though, all right.